أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم نحمده ونصلي على رسوله الكريم. Ayah number 37, Surah Al-Tawbah. The background of the ayah is that in the previous ayah Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala mentioned, since Allah created the skies and the earth, the count of the months of the year is 12. Out of that Allah declared that 4 of them will be sacred. And that is from the very beginning in all the deens, in the deen of every prophet. And sacred means that you could not fight in them, and if you worship you will get more reward. Now in the deen of the Prophet Muhammad, remember deen is the same for all the prophets, but in peripheral things, which is called furu'at, the deens are different a little bit. Trimming, how many days fasting is different, right? But the basic things are the same. So that is why we say that the deen of Muhammad. Otherwise, all the adyan, all the deens are the same. It's only one deen. So in our Sharia, Sharia is a better word. In our Sharia, the sacredness of the 4 months is still there. But the prohibition of the fighting is cancelled. It is not there anymore. And those 4 months, 3 are in sequence, which are the 11th, 12th of the lunar month. 11th, 12th is Dhul-Qa'dah and Dhul-Hijjah. And the first is Muharram. And another one is Rajab. So these 4 months are called what? Ashhurul Hurum, sacred months. Okay, now the Mushrikeen of Makkah, although they were idol worshippers, but they were claiming that they are the followers of Ibrahim alayhi salam. And in the religion of Ibrahim alayhi salam, in the Sharia of Ibrahim alayhi salam, if you think they will still do it, like they will do Hajj also. Not in the proper way, but they say it's Hajj. And so they also were obligated to respect the 4 months. But they would like to fight also. And some of the battles will be very profitable for them, because there is a weak tribe, very rich. They attack them, ambush them, and get a lot of money. Now they don't want to waste that opportunity, and this is one of the sacred months ahead, and the opportunity of fighting is there. So what they will do, like for example, the next month is June, and the opportunity of fighting is in June. So what they will say, this is not June. They will say this is August. And then the next one is June, and then this is how they will alterate. Alhamdulillah. They will do alteration in the sequence of the months for their own wish. And that is called nasi. That to postpone and to delay a month and change the order of the month, that is called what? Nasi. The word nasi in Arabic is from an-nas'u. An-nas'u means if you postpone something. Like for example, there is a wedding, okay, next week, and you postpone it for 2 weeks, so this is called an-nas'u, right? Like for example, in the hadith of the Prophet say that, hadith in Sahihain in Bukhari and Muslim, the one ahabba an yubsata lahu fi rizqihi. The one who wants his sustenance should be expended, which means more, abundant. وَيُنْسَأُ لَهُ فِي أَثَرِهِ. Athar means death. Okay? Yunsa'u means his death will be delayed, which means Allah give him a long life. And long life has 2 meanings. One is that in certain years, like Allah give you 60 years, you accomplished something which can be normally done in 120 years. This is one meaning. And the other is numerically also, your life is long, 80 years, 90 years, 100 years. Both can be true. So what should he do? فَلْيَصِلْ رَحِمَهُ. He should maintain the blood relationship. The hadith says, وَيُنْسَأُ لَهُ فِي أَثَرِهِ. If he wants that his death should be delayed, so he should do what? Keep the blood relationship. Okay? Even if your relatives are non-Muslim, but you have to keep them without compromising on the religion, but you have to keep the blood relationship with them, okay? So this nasi means postponement and delaying the months, okay? So Allah say, innama, indeed, an-nasi'u, postponement of the months. Ziyadatun is another addition, okay? in addition in a crime list. They already are doing so many bad things, so this is one more, this is one extra. Ziyadatun mean an excess fil kufri, in their kufr, in their disbelief. يُضَلُّ بِهِ الَّذِينَ كَفَرُوا. The disbelievers are misguided by this nasi. Okay, yudallu mean, one is yudillu. Yudillu mean that he misguide. He is the doer. And yudallu mean he is misguided. Okay, so yudallu bihi alladhina kafaru, misguided by this, those people who are disbelievers. What they do? يُحِلُّونَهُ عَامًا, a particular month they will consider halal in 1 year. Halal means they will go ahead and they will fight. وَيُحَرِّمُونَهُ, the same month they will consider it haram عَامًا, another year. The same month. Why they want to do that? لِيُوَاطِئُوا, to adjust and correspond عِدَّةَ, the count of those 4 months. مَا حَرَّمَ اللَّهُ, what Allah has made haram. They have to complete the count of the 4, no matter whatever it is. But they say, look, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? So, yuwati'u is from mawatwatun. Mawatwat means coincidence, muwafaqat. Okay? Liyuwati'u, to make adjustment and correspondence. Iddata ma harram Allah, the count of those 4 months that Allah had made haram. So then what they want to achieve? فَيُحِلُّ مَا حَرَّمَ اللَّهُ, so that they can make halal what Allah has made haram. ذُيِّنَ, decorated, lahum, for them, سُوءُ, evil, أَعْمَالِهِمْ, their deeds. Their bad deeds appear very decorated and beautiful to them. Wallahu, and Allah, la yahdi, he will not give guidance, al-qawm, to a nation, al-kafirin, disbeliever. Okay? So the question might come in your mind, that there are so many disbelievers. Allah give them hidayah. Here Allah say, Allah don't give hidayah to the kuffar. So what does this mean? That Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make arrangement for the guidance of every human being. Okay? So then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala send you different message. Like for example, a person, he is disbeliever and somebody become Muslim in his family. And then he know about Islam, he explained to him about Islam. So this is the intizam, this is the arrangement of Allah. Because Allah wants you to become Muslim, that is why He made your relative Muslim. Then he go to his job, and his colleague is also Muslim, he tell him about Islam. This is another intizam of Allah. Then his boss is Muslim, his neighbor is Muslim. Then he get an email, he read a news article, he is sharing, he is sitting in the aeroplane next to somebody. These are all not random. These are the intizamat. These are the arrangement of hidayah that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala makes. One of the scholars, he was counting from the Qur'an that how many arrangements and opportunities Allah provided to Fir'aun to become Muslim. Okay, so he counted almost 20 from the Qur'an. You know, like for example, that his wife become Muslim. This is what? This is a signal to him that you should also become Muslim. And when the magician, they become Muslim in front of him. This is also an intizam of hidayah. And the 9 conditions that Allah brought on Bani Israel, which are called the 9 miracles, everyone is an intizam of hidayah, an arrangement of hidayah. Right? But he didn't appreciate it. So the same way, if Allah has made 20 arrangements of Fir'aun for his guidance, how many Allah would have done for you? You know, some come across with a book from nowhere, right? But what happened? The one who appreciate you, so they appreciate the arrangements of Allah and they say yes to it. And the one who don't appreciate, then at the end Allah put a stamp on him. Allah said that fine, lakum dinukum waliya deen. For you is your own deen, for me is my own. So that is the end, that Allah will not give guidance to the kuffar. In the beginning, why not? 99% of the Sahaba, who were they? Only a few were like the correct Christians or the correct Jews. They were idol worshippers. And Allah gives them the shining stars of hidayah or not. In our own eyes, we see nowadays Allah is giving hidayah or not. Allah is, right? Okay. So now look at the ayah one more time. Innaman nasi'u, indeed the postponement of the month, ziyadatun fil kufri, is another addition in the kufr. Yudallu bihi alladhina kafaru, the disbelievers are misguided by it. يحلونه عاما, a particular month they will consider halal 1 year. ويحرمونه عاما, and they will consider it haram the other year. ليواطئوا, to complete, to adjust, to coincide عدة, the count of those 4 months, ما حرم الله, what Allah has made haram. فيحلوا, so that they can make halal ما حرم الله, what Allah has made haram. زين لهم, decorated for them سوء أعمالهم, their evil deeds. Wallahu, and Allah لا يهدي, He will not give guidance. القوم, to a nation, الكافرين, who are disbelievers, right? Okay, وآخر دعوانا الحمد لله رب العالمين.